What's up, everybody? Welcome Squad and welcome to Slav Guns at the Range. I am here at the long range section with a company I really never thought to see here. I'm here with Pat from Faxon Firearms, who's well known for the AR world, but now we're doing something else a little bit special. So Pat, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Talk to us about this weirdo caliber here.
So this is a new cartridge that was developed by Q. It's called 8.6 Blackout. The easiest way to think of it is it's the big brother to 300 Blackout. So just like in an AR-15, 300 Blackout's just a barrel swap. Same thing for this goes for AR-10. So all you need to do is swap your barrel in an AR-10 and you'll be good to go with 8.6. So same magazines, any 308 based mag, so SR25, AI, DPMS style, any mag, no modifications to your mag, you're going to get full capacity. It's just like 300 Blackout. It's been developed around a short barrel, so a 12-inch barrel is what everything is measured off of. That's the standard barrel length for it. And what's really unique about it that haven't really seen before in any other cartridge is the twist rate. So this round is based on a fast twist. It's a 1 in 3.
Which is like, it's still insane. So you mentioned it one time before we did the video, but a 1 in 3 twist. I mean, 1 in 7 is generally considered pretty this is just nuts.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah. So what that does is it gives you better stabilization on the long, heavy subsonic bullets. And the bigger part of it is it robs some of the energy that typically you would see in the flash and the sound, and it applies that energy on target. So when you see the round hit the target, if you look at any ballistic gel or anything that was shot, if you went hunting and shot an animal with it and you pull that bullet, what's really unique is on an expanding bullet, you look at it and the petals are actually shifted because you have so much energy when that hits at full speed. And we've got a really cool graphic that Discreet Ballistics took a video with some ballistic gel. If you go to our website, go to faxonfirearms.com/86blk, and you can see a gel test in there that compares the same barrel length, same ammo, and the only difference is the twist rate between a 1 in 7 and a 1 in 3, and you'll see the wound cavity difference with a 1 in 3.
Okay. So how's Faxon involved with the caliber, and what are you guys offering?
So our involvement is the barrels. So we're best known for our barrel manufacturing. That's our expertise. We were able to develop the process to rifle a barrel 1 in 3 twist. It's still button rifled, which what that means for the consumer is there can be economical barrels. They don't need to be a single point cut, which is typically a pretty expensive barrel. So pricing on barrels is going to be right in line with what you see from our other AR-10 products.
So even though it's a Q caliber, it's not going to be a Q price tag.
Correct. Yeah, Q has designed it. They are making it open source. They want it to be adopted by a wide range of companies. It's not meant to be a proprietary cartridge by any means. And it's really meant to bring super and subsonic performance to the AR-10 platform, which typically hasn't given much attention to the subsonic. And now the huge thing with the ATF adding e-file of Form 4s, the hope is you can go pick up a 338 can, and hopefully they turn it around in 45 to 90 days, and it could get you out shooting within a few months.
And that's actually a very interesting question, though. So a lot of the pistol 9mm cans are going to be fine with 9mm, with 300 Blackout subsonics. I guess, would you still need a regular 30 cal can, or would there be something in between to run 8.6 subs?
I don't know for certain on a 9mm can. It may be possible that you could shoot subsonic out of it. We haven't tested it. We've only used 338 cans, so it's possible, but I don't know for sure on that one.
And what's roughly the availability and the price points going to be on your barrels?
So we're expecting barrels to be available in the first half of the year. And if anybody wants to go to that link I provided before, we have a specific mailing list set up that as soon as we have information, we're going to blast it out through that channel. Especially with social media likes to pull down posts whenever, so email's the best way. So we're expecting barrels. You're going to see them in between $200 and $300 for a base barrel. Now, if we do some fluting or special coating or something, it could go up from there. But The other big part of the development of this cartridge is it is going to be Faxon's first step into bolt action barrels under the Faxon brand. We've done them for OEMs for years, but we've never released a Faxon Remington 700 barrel. So we will have 8-inch, 12-inch, and 16-inch at launch. Those will be available nitrided, and we'll add more offerings down the road. And one unique thing that we're doing a Remage style barrel, but it's not a true Remage barrel. And the differentiator there is going to be you're not going to use a Savage barrel nut wrench to tighten down your nut. What you're going to use is your AR-15 Armorer's wrench.
And that's definitely going to be a good step in the right direction. And with an AR Armorer's wrench and that type of a system, I think it's going to open the doors a little bit more for people who are used to with ARs but don't feel comfortable going and working with a bolt rifle.
Yeah, and what most people don't realize is that the Remington platform, since it's been around so long, it's very easy and quick to build. I had never built one before, and I bought all the parts, and we brought it into the shop, and I just wanted to test how quickly could I build one, and it was about 15 minutes.
Very cool. And I guess last question on ammo availability.
Yep.
Who's going to be making the ammo, or do we know anything? And I guess what's the status of the cartridge? Is Sammy spec or not?
So Sammy spec it's not Sammy yet. We expect that it will be. As far as ammo companies, the big three at launch will be Hornady, Gorilla, and then Discreet Ballistics. Those are the big three companies who will be loading them up for it.
Very cool. So that is the new 8.6 Black. Pat, thank you for having us over.
Thank you very much.
Definitely enjoyed learning about the caliber, number one, and number two, looking forward to sending some lead downrange.
Well, we'll have you shoot it here in a second. What you're going to see is that the suppressed subsonic rounds are a little bit louder than a 22.
Alex, and that's a proud statement. Because, well, I guess one other question, so what's the typical use case for this? Because who is watching right now that's going to say, I need this?
So it's going to be a great hunting cartridge for mid to large size game, especially out of a short barrel. It's going to be great for that. It's going to have great terminal performance. And anybody who really just likes shooting a Remington 700 or an AR-10 type platform and also wants that subsonic capability.
And what's the effective range?
Effective range, we're expecting 450 to 600 meters with subsonic.
Fantastic. So that, once it, 8.6 Black with Pat from Faxon Firearms.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. That's insane.
What's the barrel length on this one?
12.
You go hunting with that, the animals wouldn't even speak.